Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Experiment. Today we're taking a look at my weekly Fidelity portfolio update. Let's get started. If you've been paying attention, you know that over the past month, I've pretty much only lost a bunch of money. As of last Friday, let's see, I'm down $3,000 to $4,000. And earlier in this month, I was at my all-time high of $117,000. Which was about a $30,000 profit since January. So that in itself is huge, which is why I'm not too sad about what's happening here. I'm still up about $17,000 since January, so I have no room to complain. Anyways, let's jump into Robinhood, which has prettier charts to look at and see what's happening with my portfolio. Starting with, of course, Tesla. Over the past week, I believe you're down 4%. And if we go over the month, we can see that Tesla's actually down 8%. If we take a step back, which I love doing every time things look bad, we can see that we're still up 57% over the last 3 months, and that downward trend we're seeing over the month of February looks more like consolidation, which can be a good thing. Over the past couple of weeks, Tesla has actually received quite a bit of good news, like the price of Bitcoin going up, which is good news for Tesla, the factory being built in India, and the bill that may get passed, which will give Teslas more tax incentives. For these reasons and many more, I'm not really concerned about Tesla's stock price today. I wasn't planning on selling anytime soon anyway, so in the short term, it doesn't really matter what the stock price does. Alright, before we continue, spoiler alert, the whole stock market is down over the past week. Everybody's bleeding, everyone's losing money, and I just wanted to go over a few tips on how to mentally handle losing money in the stock market. Not even losing money, just being down in the stock market. And you'll see me do this a lot throughout the video where I'm down for the week, so I'll take a look at the 1 month chart and see how that looks, or maybe the 3 month chart, or even the 1 year chart and see how that looks. So step number 1, if you're down in the stock market and you're feeling sad because you're not at your all-time high again, take a step back. Look at how much you've actually grown your portfolio over the past year, 2 years, 3 years. This right here is a 2-year portfolio, which, yeah, you can kind of see I'm down a little bit over the past couple of weeks. But once you stretch it out to the beginning of investment, we're up more than 2,000%, just over 2,000%. To put it into perspective, that's about a 20% return on investment every year for the next 100 years. So am I at my all-time high? Absolutely not. Am I down for the past few weeks? Yes. Does it matter over the long term? Nah. The other thing to keep in mind is that I literally don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I say this on every video. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe it's true. But I don't know why the stock market's down. I haven't heard any news. I mean, maybe I just haven't looked in the right places, but as far as I know, things aren't too different now than they were 3 weeks ago when things were at an all-time high. Also, have any of the companies that I own done something stupid to warrant their price going down? Well, debatable. We do have the Switchback Energy merger that hasn't been going through. We did have that Virgin Galactic test flight delay, and Tesla did also purchase $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, which some people would argue was a bad move. Personally, I think it was a good move, but not everybody liked it. Aside from that, nothing major, so my portfolio being down a little bit, it's fine. I'm sure. In fact, I'm making a bet right now. Next episode, this portfolio, not this one, my Fidelity portfolio, and this one. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I'll throw this one in here too. And this one, they're gonna be higher than they are today. Mark my words, we have here $20,569, and my Fidelity portfolio is at $107,665.15. It will be higher next week. That's what I'm predicting. Speaking of whatever we were just talking about, do you want to join the world of investing? Well, maybe you should sign up for Webull, where you get a free stock just for signing up and a second free stock for depositing $100 or more. Just use the link down below, you'll be all set. Moving on to Virgin Galactic, we're down 3.3% over the past week. However, again, taking a step back, over the past month alone, we're up just over 60%, which is madness. We do have their earnings report coming up this week on February 25th, so there should be some movement around that. Positive or negative, who knows? We'll see. Speaking of February 25th, on to our next stock, Switchback Energy. We have until February 25th to vote yes for the merger to go through. Unsurprisingly, the stock is down 4% over the past week, and even over the past month, we're down 6.17%. I think we can all assume that the stock will continue to burn away slowly until we get this merger through. Moving on to PLTR, the stock took a little bit of a beating at some point last week, and I took an advantage of that to purchase more shares on my Webull portfolio. Overall, we're only down just under 1% over the past month. However, we're still up 11.51%. Not bad. Microsoft over the past week is down just under 2%. Pulling out just a little bit more, we can see the stock is still up 8.88%, which, by the way, what a great number. But second, we can see that the stock market has kind of been consolidating for a few weeks and maybe even going just down a little bit. This is no cause for concern since the stock market will go up and down for weeks on no news, and that's absolutely normal. Moving on to Annaly, we're down about 2.5%. We'll just call it 2.5%. However, again, every time I see some red, I like to pull back a little bit, take a step back over the past year. It's gonna say we're still down, but I'm seeing a slow but steady recovery over the past couple of months. And maybe I'm just a dreamer, maybe I'm just a fool, but I think that this slow but steady recovery will continue into the future. CLPT, the one share I bought as a joke thanks to TikTok, is down 18% over the past week. Again, let's take a look back. Every time this happens, when the stock market is down, take a step back. Let's see, we're up 28% over the past month. That's great. Good job, TikTok. ARKG is down 5.5%. We'll just call that 5.5%. And now that I'm looking at all these stocks are down like 5%, 6%, 18%, I'm surprised that I'm only down $3,000 to $4,000 over the past week. Looking at the percentage and all my stocks being down, you know, $3,000 or $4,000, not that bad. Looks like MFA Financial is up a little bit, just over 1.5%. And no matter how much I look at this number, I can't figure out the price of MFA right now. Get it? 404, not found. Just I'm joking. So when you go on a website, it says 404. Anyways, last but not least, Apple is down 4. What is happening? What is happening in the stock market? Did I miss something? Is there? I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a step back. Over the past month, you've done nothing. Over the past 3 months, you're up 9%. That's pretty decent. Over the past year, you're up 60%. Man, it was a bad week for the stock market, wasn't it? With that, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching and hold me accountable. Next week, both of my portfolios will be up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.